And I think it's so important to do what? Well, there's a passage, if you guys know that. Remember when Daniel was promoted, and just before he went to the lion's den, it says this in Daniel chapter 6, verse 10. Now, when Daniel knew that the writing was signed, there was a decree that you can't worship any other god or beseech any other god or call on any other god except the king. And what happened was this. So Daniel knew the decree was signed. He went home to his upper room, and his windows were open towards Jerusalem. He knelt down on his knees 3 times that day and prayed and gave thanks before God. And then it says this, as was his custom since his early days. You understand that Daniel's like, I don't have to wait for trouble to come back. I'm just going to stay in this place. Come back to that place, come back to that place, come back to that place, and recognize that this is such an amazing thing to see here. You come back to the Lord. And so I love what Jesus does here as he shows us 2 things. One, that there's something about rising in the morning. Ian Bounds is a writer, commentary, old dead guy, but he had written a book called The Purposeful Prayer Life. And he had a book on just like 5 or 6 books on prayer. But in the one book on prayer, he made a statement that challenged me. And keep in mind that he goes to the furthest extreme. So just because he says it doesn't mean it's the Spirit leading, but it challenged me. And the word that he wrote was this. He said, the bonds of love that cannot break the bonds of slumber is a poor devotion indeed. I thought, wow. If you get to get up and meet with God, it's like, you'll be around when I get up. Just hang on. I'm going to catch some more Z's. And it doesn't mean that we all have to wake up a long while before dark. That's not what I'm trying to tell you, but I'm trying to say that when you rise, what do? Get alone with God. Don't get into all these distractions, and don't raise so late that, man, I don't have time to get to you, Lord. I got to brush my teeth. I got to clean up. I got to get out of the house, and I don't have time. And if that's the case, then pray through that. And let me give you, pray through it earlier than when you normally get up then. Take the time and say, is this what you want? Because when you meet with God, you're going to find power. You're going to find his presence. You're going to find everything you need to get through that day.